Hi, welcome to our kidney focus practice for today. So we're just going to do a shorter practice today so that you could maybe fit it in before bedtime or fit it in first thing in the morning to work with our kidneys. So to begin, always with our practices, we begin with waterfall. So if you have a block, you can go ahead and get a block for your waterfall. And if you don't have a block, you'll just move your mat to come against the wall. I'm just going to show you with this instead of moving my whole mat. But you'll just you can use a mat, a towel, bring it against the wall. And then you'll come sitting against the wall, lying down, scooching as close to the wall as possible. You'll bring the feet up the wall, flexing the feet, having them just slightly separated, and then the hands go above the head. If you have an eye pillow, placing it on the eye or an eye mask, and you'll come here to rest for our waterfall. So you might choose legs up the wall variation for our waterfall today, or you might come into a traditional waterfall. So if you have that block, you'll come lying on your back, feet mat distance apart, bringing your block, and you can choose the lowest, the middle, or the highest setting. So you'll ground through the feet, lift the hips, place the block on the lower back, allow the butt cheeks to hang off the block. You'll bring the knees towards the chest, send the feet up towards the sky, flexing the feet, and then bring the arms above the head, closing the eyes. If you have an eye pillow or the eye mask, placing it on the eyes. So coming here to your waterfall to rest. Again, feet are slightly separated, flex up towards the sky, just like you're standing. Shoulders are relaxed, chin is tucked slightly towards the chest. And we come into our breath. Come into those deep, deep belly breaths. Inhaling fully and completely. Exhale, beginning to let go. Beginning to allow any worry or stress from the day to start to fade away. Becoming fully present in yourself, in this space for your practice today. Here in our waterfall, we're allowing our nervous system to relax. Our nervous systems are in overdrive so much in our lives. This fight or flight mode, the sympathetic nervous system that we function in for a lot of our day with the busyness of life. And here in waterfall, we dramatically allow the nervous system to rest. You're allowing it to release stress. So as your feet are flexed, with your legs slightly separated, you might start to feel some shaking, or maybe some trembling, maybe some twitching in the body. And just know that that is your nervous system letting go. That's your nervous system removing stress that it has held onto in the body. So if you feel any of those things, really just allowing them to pass through and out of the body. In Yin, we give the body the space to heal itself. So you're just opening up, allowing the body the space it needs to let go of what no longer serves you. Also in our waterfall, we're changing the direction of our blood flow. So it's going the opposite direction that it goes for much of the day, which means the blood is coming down over the kidneys to be filtered and cleaned, coming to the liver to be rejuvenated and stored, passing over the spleen to be transformed, and then coming to the heart and the lungs to be circulated through the body. This fresh, beautiful cleansed blood to flow through the body. And in yin, our blood is known as qi. It's our life force, our life energy. So here you're giving the body the opportunity to cleanse and renew its life energy. Remembering if any of those sensations are coming, to just let them pass through and out, allowing any shaking or trembling. And then yin, we work with the fascia, which is the deep connective tissue in your body. You have layers of it that connects the ligaments, the tendons, the muscles, your internal organs. And in order to work with the fascia, we have to get past the muscle. So in all of our poses, really imagine every one of your muscles releasing and relaxing. Let them go. As we allow the muscles to relax, we begin to open up the fascia, opening up our life story. In yin, our fascia is our life story. So you're opening up your life story to be cleared out, to be renewed. These things that happen to us that get stuck in places in the body, emotions that we haven't processed that get stuck, that turn into disease or illness or pain in the body. Here in our yin practice, we allow our body to let go of those traumas or injuries, to come back into a space of rest and digest. Just a few more breaths here, so flex the feet up towards the sky, allowing the body to have the maximum benefits of your waterfall or your legs up the wall. Take one more deep, full breath. As you exhale, bending the knees, slowly, slowly, bringing them towards the body. If you're on the wall, you'll just roll over to the right side. And if you're on the block, bring your feet opposite sides of the mat, lifting the hips, removing the block, coming down upper, middle, lower. And then all of us will meet, whichever pose you chose, we'll all meet feet opposite sides of the mat, bringing the knees to touch. Allow the hands, palms facing up next to the body. Just take a few breaths here, allowing your energy to settle, allowing the spine to settle. And then as you're ready, we'll all roll over to the right side, slowly coming up to a comfortable seat. And I'll show you the next pose. So we're gonna come into reclining butterfly. So you might use a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, feel free to grab a couch cushion or a pillow from your bed. And we'll come with the bolster on the lower back. And then we'll bring the soles of the feet together. Since we're working with our kidneys today, bringing the feet a little bit further away from the body, allowing our kidney meridians, our energy lines to open. Bring the bolster to the small of the back. Slowly lower down onto the bolster. Again, if you have that eye pillow or that eye mask, placing it on the eyes. Bring the hands by the side, palms facing up. You might stay here, or you can bring the arms open, elbows bent at 90 degrees. Palms facing up. So just choose what feels more open for you, what feels better for your body today. And then whatever variation you've chosen, Coming back to the breath. Coming back to those deep, full, expansive breaths. And here, beginning to work more with the kidneys being supported on the prop, your bolster, your pillow. Starting to massage that internal organ. So our kidneys are all about connecting with our inner wisdom. So when we're in the positive aspect of our kidneys, when the kidneys are clear and functioning well, we're connected to this inner wisdom that every one of us is born with. When we pause, take the time to go inward, to connect more deeply with ourselves, and we have those clear kidneys, we really are deeply connected with our wisdom. And not only our wisdom, but also our willpower. So the will to carry out the necessary actions that we need to fulfill our purpose. By tapping into our wisdom and activating our will, we're able to live our life journey with purpose and with a sense of peace, because we know we're coming from this place of wisdom within us. In the negative aspect, the negative emotional side to the kidneys is fear. So when we're stuck in fear, fearful of the future, fearful of the unknown, we're just having a lot of fear in our lives, this is an imbalance in our kidneys. So when we find ourselves really scared or nervous about things, when we feel ourselves functioning from a place of fear, it's important to take time to work with our kidneys. Because as we work in this beautiful practice today, we're beginning to let go of that fear, of that scaredness, of that worry. Taking those deep, full breaths, you're able to gather up any of that fear in your body. And as you exhale, let it go. Clean it out. Release it from the body. As we let go of that fear, as we take this time to be with ourselves, to open up the body, we're able to connect more deeply with our inner wisdom. To feel connected with your inner knowing. And when we're functioning from this place of wisdom, there's no need to fear. Because we're being supported and guided, and we will absolutely take the right steps, choose the right things, make the right decisions, so that we can live our most fulfilled, abundant lives. Just a few more breaths here. So breathing in, allowing the body to fully release and relax into the pose. And we'll take 4 more deep, full over to the right side. So bring the knees together first. Maybe take a breath or two here. And then roll over to the right side. Slowly coming up to a comfortable seat. And as you watch poses, in between your poses, try to sit on the feet, or maybe bring the feet out to touch in front of you. But try not to sit with the legs crossed, because when we sit with the legs crossed, we tend to favor one side over the other, and then we create imbalance. So just try to find a neutral way to sit while you watch your poses. So our next pose is Sphinx. So we're gonna come lying on the mat, on our bellies. You'll bring your feet mat distance apart, the tops of the feet are down. Then your elbow is coming underneath your shoulder, fingers spread wide to support you, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears and closing the eyes, slightly tucking the chin towards the chest. We come into our Sphinx pose. Coming back to that deep belly breathing. Those full, complete inhales and exhales. So here in our Sphinx, we're creating a bit of a back bend. The kidneys sit in the middle to lower back. So here we're compressing the kidneys slightly, which helps to filter them. So we're helping to clean out the kidneys, to remove toxins, to remove any stagnant energy. So if you're feeling any discomfort here, using your breath to breathe into the kidney space. Using the exhale, letting go. Also, in yin, each of our primary organs, there's 5 primary organs. Each of our primary organs is connected to a partner organ. So for our kidneys, the partner organ is the urinary bladder. And here in this pose, we're working with that meridian. The urinary bladder goes all the way down the back, either side of the spine, down the middle of the back of the legs. So a lot of times people will feel like they have tightness in their hamstrings. And actually, that is the urinary bladder. And the urinary bladder is responsible for gripping fear. So if you've ever had a moment in your life when you feel like you actually can't move forward, or you can't make another move, you can't make another decision, you can't make another step, it's that gripping fear that keeps you right in place. That's coming from the urinary bladder. So people, when they don't process that, it gets stuck in that energy line. So here we're helping to open, remove, clear out so our energy can freely flow. Taking those deep, full breaths, allowing yourself to be in the pose, staying present within your body. Maybe starting to feel some of the energy flowing and moving. Releasing any fear in the body. Coming back to your inner wisdom. The kidneys are also the organ that hold shock. So when we go through a traumatic experience in our lives and we have a big shock in our lives, it comes and is held here in the kidneys. go through something like that, the kidneys is a good place to come and do some work. Completely relax into your pose. Feeling the hips release, the buttocks is relaxed, the shoulders are relaxed. Taking about 4 more deep, full breaths. And then with your next exhale, you're going to use the hands, pushing into the hands, lifting the hips, bringing the knees towards the chest, sitting back on the feet. Put the hands on the thighs and just taking a few breaths. Here, back in center. We've done some beautiful work with the kidneys, and now we get to honor ourselves with a little Shavasana time. So we'll come, if you have a blanket, feel free to put your blanket on. If you want, if you have that eye pillow or an eye mask, definitely use it during this pose. If you have that bolster or a pillow, you might put it under the knees if you have soreness in the lower back. So since we're working with the kidneys, you might support them a little bit further, bringing the bolster here. Bringing the feet opposite sides of the mat, letting them flop out to the side. Making sure the lower back is in contact with the floor. If it's not in contact, lift the hips and roll the lower back down. Bringing that eye pillow to the eyes if you have it. Hands by the side, palms facing up. Shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Shavasana is the time for our bodies to absorb the nutrients of our practice. It's the time for us to completely release, relax, and let go. So bringing the attention to the top of your head, relax the top of your head. Relax the eyes and the forehead. Relax the cheeks and the jaw. Relax the mouth and the tongue. Relax the back of the head. Relax the ears and the neck. Relax the shoulders and the arms. Relax the wrists and the hands. Relax the fingers one by one, letting go. Relax the chest. Relax the rib cage. Relax the torso. Relax the hips, let them melt into the mat. Relax the thighs and the knees. Relax the calves and the ankles. Relax the feet and the toes, letting go. Relax your whole body. Let your whole body go. Beginning to bring the awareness back to the breath. Beginning to deepen the inhale and lengthen the exhale. Beginning to bring movement back to the body by wiggling the fingers and wiggling the toes. It might feel nice to send the arms overhead and reach the feet long, giving yourself one last stretch. And then when you're ready, rolling over to the right side, using the hands to bring you up to a comfortable position. Keeping your eyes closed if you can. We'll meet with the hands at heart center, bowing the head and looking within. I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you which is of love, of light, of truth, of peace. When you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one. Namaste. Thank you for joining for practice. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day.